Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. I got another beer from DEYA Brewing Company, and this is their Into the Haze IPA, coming at 6.2% ABV. These guys are out of Cheltenham in Gloucestershire. This beer was canned on the 14th of February of 2019. Actually picked it up on the day after, on the 15th, and I've had it ever since, and I'm reviewing this now on, what's the date today? The 21st of March, so 4 weeks, just over 4 weeks, well, nearly 5 weeks in the can. So yeah, had this on tap a few times. I've had a can of it last week, so yeah, had it before, so just give it a review. 6.2% in a 500ml can, which is really cool. The hops in this are Citra, Simcoe and Equinox, and let's crack on. Fantastic place. If you ever get the chance to go down to Cheltenham, to their tap room, I think they're open Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Well worth it. Open at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. And I'm getting aromas already. I've just opened the can, it's wafting straight up my nostrils. So, beer in a glass. As the name suggests, it's a hazy beer. You kind of knew it would be. But I did it as well, because I've had it before, but yeah. Alright, so beer in a glass. It's a creamy one finger head. Haze wise, yeah, it's pretty damn hazy. It's like a light, it's looking like a lemony haze there, but it's a little bit darker than that. I'd say more of a kind of a more like a lemon pulp. It's got a little bit of kind of density to the haze. Sort of, yeah, just upper end of mid range, I'd say, in that regard. But yeah, it's getting aroma then on this Into the Haze. Lovely kind of zesty orange, lemon notes, of course, pineapple. The usual suspects. It's an IPA. Something different. What is there any, apart from the obvious for this style of beer? Is there any other added kind of aromas? Because you kind of, everyone knows what they are. Maybe a little bit of yeah, lemon drops, sweets. There's a slight sweetness there. No IBU count on Untapped or on the website or anything. There's definitely kind of a slight confectionery cough sweet, as in regards like a, not cough sweet, but a bit pastely, hard boiled kind of lemon drops. That's enough of this waffle. There's a little bit of lacing on the glass where I was swirling it around. Cheers. Just damn. No, we got it in camera. I was away then, not even thinking I was doing the review, which happens a lot. That head is amazingly creamy, like a yogurt. I don't know what kind of yogurt, a white yogurt, I guess, or mousse, something like that. Well small small bubbles in this one. First drink of the day as well. Oh, there's a nice soft kind of mouthfeel to the beer. I think that's probably the first thing that I'm picking up, is a lovely kind of pillowy soft mouthfeel. Then it goes into a slight kind of, there's a slight kind of pithy lemon. Then there's a little bit of kind of light citrus. Not a strong orange by any means. It's definitely more, there's a slight kind of almost sour, or should I say tart lemon. Slightly dry. And then you get into the body of the flavour. And for me, it's a little bit sherbety. Sherbet, flying saucer sweets from years ago. A little bit of that going on. Then there's this creaminess that just overlaps that mid-palate. And it kind of goes into there's a sort of a slight passion fruit edge. There's not really one thing that's outpowering the other, flavour-wise. It's so well rounded, put together. As I keep saying, it's smooth. There is a little bit of that kind of residual flavour, hangs around on the palate, almost to the point where I'm drawing off a slight bit of bitterness on that, on the back end. But it's not, there's none of this, I mean, this stage, what is it, almost, is it 5 weeks? Yeah, 5 weeks old in the can. There's no kind of that harshness, that burn. I don't personally think this brewery is kind of known for that anyway, because everything we was trying fresh, literally on tap at the brewery, there was none of that for the whole range of pale beers. It just wasn't there. It does happen to some other well-known breweries in the UK, but not badly. But give it a week or so after you buy them fresh. They sell this drink fresh. Sometimes it doesn't always, I find, work that way. Just leave them a while, or buy a few. Have one straight away. If it's green, leave them alone for two weeks or so. Let that calm down. And I have found in the past, when I've done that, it kind of all settles down. You get a much better drinking experience. Anyway, waffle. But apart from what I've already said, it's a super crushable beer at 6.2%. You'd love, I mean, these are 500ml cans. Seriously, I could do, certainly, it's very rarely I actually have more than one beer when I'm out on a session. And I was finding when I went to the brewery tap that I was having 2, sometimes 3 of the same beer, and I had like 10 beers on tap. There's a bit of floaties in here, just starting to fall down now. I don't know if you'll there you go. So if you don't want all that, don't put it in. So I'm just going to, I like it personally, but that's just me, as you know. Does that change the taste? Apart from making it smoother, of course. Yes, there's a little bit more bite to the beer on the back end when you put the sediment in, but if you don't want it, just pour it gently and then leave it in the can. Lovely, juicy, tropical. Yeah, that pineapple is there. A little bit of grapefruit, but it's not overkill on that. It's not none of that kind of real big kind of sharpness, or it's all smoothed out, but with that just little bit of that juice just hanging around there. It's a fantastic beer, it really is. I think they've done another batch of this one since I've purchased this one in the last sort of couple of weeks. So, but yeah, can done date on this one, as you can see, the 14th of February. Hopefully you can see. So yeah, I can't honestly remember what rating I gave this last week. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to not look at what I put last week. I'm just going to give it on this can, the way I'm feeling today, drinking this beer, mood and all that sort of thing. Because it's just it doesn't really matter what I think rating wise, or anyone thinks rating wise. If you're enjoying it, which I am, boom, as someone says. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10, so it's a 4.5 on the Untapped scale. So let's go back to see what I gave this score just the other day, if my computer wants to work. Come on. Right, what did I give this? There you go. I gave it a 9 last Friday. And I'm reviewing this on the Wednesday after, on the 21st. So there you go. So yeah, for me it's a 9 out of 10 beer. Obviously, because I've given it twice. Right, so this beer has been around since the 14th of March of 2017. Or listed on Untapped. It's had just shy of 7,000 total check-ins. It's had 237 in the last 30 days. It's had 4,761 ratings, coming in at 4.07. Pretty damn high score for, like, yeah, get up on the way to 5,000 ratings. That's a pretty damn good score, a 4.07. So yeah, I'm giving this a 4.5. It's a fantastic beer. It's one of the best beers I've had from this brewery, and they just, you get these breweries, don't you, wherever it's local to you, they just don't produce bad beers. Wow, I'm well into the haze. Right, here we go. DEYA Brewing Company's Into the Haze, their IPA. Let me know if you've had it before. It's a fantastic beer. Thanks for watching then. All the links down below. The usual kind of, I haven't got a DEYA playlist yet, but I've got an English craft beer playlist, so check that out down below. Bit more information about this beer, as well as all the links to their social media. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.